Alrighty, YouTube, we're gonna be doing of another voiceover. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the last one. Uh, I was looking at all my abilities, seeing if Skilled Sniper was better than Bread and Cheese. I overall decided to go Bread and Cheese for late game, hopefully to have like a really low cooldown and always be able to go invis. Uh, and also, if you hit your W with an evolve, it pretty much refunds the cooldown anyways if you have enough ability haste. So that's the idea at least, and that's what I was doing. I was looking at each other's thing. As soon as if you do this challenge enough, you'll see that like a lot of people complain like every round about your items. So usually when someone says something about items, even if it's not like toxic to start, like obviously all he did was say no items. I don't want to leave, you know, the chat open and have people tilt me or, have a back and forth about the fact that they're, more worried about my gameplay than theirs, right? Um, so yeah, that's usually why I just mute the chat and try not to respond. Unfortunately, the audio was messed up, but this is like the most dysfunctional round ever. Like, I was in 1v2, then he jumps in 1v2, and now I'm trying to come back to help him. He has vengeance, keep in mind, so he might play for my death in some of these rounds, which I'll talk about if it happens. I think it's not worth my flash here because I really have nowhere to go because of the ring. I think I just wanted to get this proc on Nasus. There we go. And hopefully this Singe can clutch up the rest. I think he should, if I was playing on his end, I would probably kill the Nasus first, like, rather than try to kill them both simultaneously, but he won the round anyways, so that's all that matters. Here I was looking at all three. However, my goal was just to get all three evolves and just see how strong I was with it because this was my first Kaisa game. So I went, obviously, attack speed, AD, or AP almost every time I saw it, right? So yeah, that's the idea behind that. And we're going into the next one. This matchup's pretty hard because they both have a lot of healing. We just have to kind of walk out of the Fiddle's drain range before it gets the big drain off over and over. I'm not sure what the idea was there, but he's getting the drain off. He gets singed E'd. The Singe missed his W, but it doesn't. I don't think it'll matter that much. This is one of those rounds like, look, he's low, right? Like, I understand that. But you'll see that he just goes and ends up playing for his vengeance, which is fine if he wins the round. Like, if you're gonna play vengeance like I did in that Gwen video, you gotta win the round, like, because it's gonna be pretty tilting for your teammate. But hopefully we get at least one here because getting 0 and losing 250 gold and having that play the way it was would be kind of tilting. Luckily he did kill him, and we'll see if he can clutch up before the res comes back. My guess is no. Good fling. If he rooted him with his W, then maybe he could have actually got him stuck in the storm and won. But unfortunately he didn't, and we lost the round. Alright, here I was looking Hamstringer or Demon's King. Hamstringer, I was more focused on having like a far range build and getting all three evolves, and I figured it'd be easier if I just tried to win out with Demon's King, because as most people say that if you lose like 2 rounds on Demon's King, it's like useless. But we'll see if I lose more than 2 rounds and if it becomes useless. So we'll see. We're going into this matchup. I don't think it's actually that bad. Then again, Rel has cruelty, which makes it pretty rough, but we'll see what we can do. Singe can't really ever get on the Orianna, and I'm just trying to help him with the Rel, but the Rel's kind of like 2v1ing us, if we're being honest. Let's see. This is one of those rounds that like Singe can't play for vengeance, I don't think. Luckily, we get the isolated on Orianna, and we're just trying to kill her. I don't know if, hopefully we get at least one. I don't remember this round. We did get one. That was pretty lucky. And then obviously I go straight for the AP. Now I'm going to take the attack speed. I'm just trying, like I said, I'm just trying to evolve everything. Attack speed again. As you saw, we lost our first round with Demon's King, so it would be a little tilting, but we'll see what we can do. I thought I dodged that E, but I mean that Vex R, but it is what it is. I got a nice R off over the wall before Trend got on me, so that was pretty good. I'm getting my ult back here. Missing W's. get feared. I can't really enter the fight very well. Now I got it. Dodge that, which was good. Unfortunately, I'm not dodging these trend W's. I think I wanted to hit the thing. Like, this is what I mean by like, you know, he has vengeance, which means that he almost should let me die. It's like, it's so toxic of a rune, if we're being honest. I almost get my R off here. I might have been able to get one. I don't know. I don't know why I tried FF. But yeah. It's like I said, vengeance is such a toxic rune because you kind of are like, it's so OP if your teammate dies that it's like you kind of want your teammate to die. So like that round, he was just trying to fight, and vengeance was useless because I never died first. This round, I think I wanted to take that because now I'm stuck with the Xin. Luckily, I was able to kill him though. And Vlad and Singed are 1 HP. Luckily, Jhin hits the Vlad, so I get the final kill. I'm re-rolling here because I really want to upgrade my stuff because I feel like once I upgrade, I can be strong enough to win some rounds. I did take move speeds because I felt like I was having a hard time kiting a little bit. I would re-roll here, yeah, and then take the AP. If you see like how close I am, the Demon's King extra stacks might have actually made a difference. I'm not sure. But we'll see. This could have been an insane game if I did hit. Luckily, I got an R off before they both landed on my side. Now I'm going over here to get my R back. I think I'm just going to hit whoever's closest. I don't think I'm actually going to... Well, that's awkward. I don't think I'm actually going to like focus a specific target because they're both kind of like tanky. Luckily, we're kind of owning. I think I hit the plant to stop his R. Now I'm just getting damage on the Nunu, but the Nunu's super tanky. I think I'm going for maybe another R charge. See what we can do. I'd be surprised if we won this round considering that this guy has Spirit Visage on Nunu. And we're double AP. But maybe we do. Who knows? Missed the W. It was actually pretty big miss. It doesn't matter. I try to get the res off without being in the fire. I get the res off, so does he. We just don't have the damage. Hopefully we'll have the damage to kill him later on. Oh, we actually won that round. That is insane. Well played, Game Ball Plays. Drop a like if you guys thought that was pretty skillful and awesome. Subscribe if you guys haven't already for the Will It Stat Chart series. Sorry if you heard that thunder. That was a big win, actually, because we have Demon's King, so we have to win rounds. I think that was our first round win with it. Let's go. Already took a ton of damage. We're literally in a Singed Kaisa matchup, which is pretty lucky for them because I don't have items. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna do what I can for sure. Miss everything. Respectfully. She also has stuff evolved, and I don't have anything. So this was a pretty doomed matchup, and he has vengeance, and I'm not dead first. So, I mean, I might actually end up dying first, but I wasn't dead this whole time, so. Quite unlucky. I get a nice R over the wall, but I don't think it matters at all. Can't even get one. They didn't even get him low. Like, it was kind of rough. So yeah, that's Demon King, another freaking loss. So when you're doing the Stat Chart series, Tap Dancer, like Escapade, Adapt, what else? With Haste, like all the things that if you get one stat, it gives you something of another are like always worth taking because you're getting so many of all the stats that it's like always going to be good. Also, Tap Dancer is just decent on Kaisa in general, so. I'm trying to wait for the ult and then take the portal just like that to buffer it and not lose like 80% of my HP. Keep in mind it gets a little tilting to be solo Demon King because it feels like we're losing more than we're winning, but you got to keep your mental. That's the only way. Obviously, I have no evolves yet, and I knew that the evolves are just around the corner, and once I do get them, we'll be in good standing, hopefully. So that was the idea. I do think that if I hadn't lost a single round, then the Demon's King alone would have gotten me maybe definitely one, maybe two upgrades. So, but luckily we won that round, and now I'm hopefully gonna get a couple upgrades. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say. So now I have my AP upgrade, my W upgrade. I mean, and that's pretty good. I took the 120% and just hoped that it would be my my E, but unfortunately it was only my Q. So I only have one upgrade for this, but luckily if I just hit my W's, then we should be all right. And I'm aiming for the fiddle from a long range because I want to keep vision on him so he doesn't get a good ult off. Also, he's like the prime target. I'm getting freaking owned here. I'm just trying to live. One thing that I do often, I think is pretty good, is R'ing over walls, obviously. It's like kind of like if you're playing Ezreal, you don't necessarily want to E in a direct line or something that they can just run the distance. You'd rather just E over wall. I think Singe maybe could have saved me there, but it's all good. No big deal. It's weird that if you take the shard holder, it doesn't count towards your Q and E. Like, it should have evolved both my Q and E, but it turns out I had to get another shard of the AD and attack speed. Luckily, I got my E upgraded now. I should be invis for most of the match. I'm just spamming W's from afar. They don't do very much damage right now, but I did hit my 60%, 74%. That was a pretty clean dodge on the Vex thing, and then a clean hit on her in the wall. Because I saw that she had gross colors, and that's what we're going for. I hit Vex on accident here, I'm not going to lie. But look at how I'm just avoiding damage. That's like the main idea, because if we make it to the storm, and I still have R and Omnivamp and stuff, like, it's free. I'm invis, like, at all times if I just keep pressing E. Here I didn't feel like I really needed to, so I wasn't spamming it, but, I mean, look at this damage. It's pretty crazy. I hit 74%, right? So on most champions that will stat shard, not to spoil anything, but on most champions that will stat shard, you're gonna want, if you get a high percentage, it should just be an auto win, right? In my opinion, because obviously it's a 60% like range. I think I took AD and AP here just to get the evolve, which I think is actually worth it. But we have a buy, so it skips to the next part. Executioner is pretty good. Juice Box is pretty good, but obviously I'm trying to deal the most damage I can, so I think I go Executioners. I don't know why I was thinking about Castle. Oh, maybe if I ults me, then I could Castle. But yeah, I mean, I think the Nasus is AP, so these rounds are pretty much 1v2 if the Vi is ulting the other guy. Luckily, there's no Vi ult, but I got to clutch up hard. I can't believe that W hit. I juked out the Vi, luckily, and I'm just trying to get as much damage on the Nasus as possible. Now it's a 1v1, which is nice. And I think I flash. Oh, I ult. Nice. Pretty clean ult to dodge the Vi, and then I do enough damage that I can just kill him. I get a little Omnivamp. Maybe the armor would have been good, but I was thinking that if there was a round where the Nasus kind of spam eat us, I wanted to have a little bit of healing. And by a little bit, I mean 50% Omnivamp. This Nasus wasn't the best at dodging my Ws, or it could have been a lot harder, but I mean, my stats at this point were pretty crazy that it felt like I could I felt like I could 1v2 if Vi ult was down. And I think my teammate knew that too. I tried to ult there, but it didn't make it. The Vi still just one-shot my boy, but it doesn't matter. Nice little dodge right there. And then I tried to R while she was flying, but it wasn't able to. And yeah, I don't think I'm invis for too much. She can't do it. And just like that, we got the first place. I think most of the stuff that I got there was pretty integral to it working out. But yeah, watch. And we're going to cut to the end of the video where I say if it will or will not stat shard. Thanks for watching. Alrighty, we've come to the end of the voiceover Kaisa video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I explained kind of what was going on in the thing, in the match. I hope you guys like this voiceover thing. If you do, I'd really appreciate it if you guys Drop it in the comment section if you want to see more of that, or if you prefer to just have commentary during the game, or what. I mean, obviously I did a lot of yapping in this video, but it's a lot easier for me to talk after a game's already been played than during the game while I'm trying to focus, right? So without further ado, do we think Kai'Sa will stat chart? All right, and let's see. Yeah. So I mean, like Ezreal, you can build and like go any augment, and like by build I mean like the prismatic that you get for free. But she can kind of work with anything. Like Rune Carver's probably good, Fulmination's good, Hamstringer's good, Demon's King, Dragonheart, Gambler's Blade, Gale Force, like literally anything. Like Night Harvester maybe a little bit, Crown is okay. I wouldn't really go Everfrost, but I mean that's, you can't expect her to literally work with everything, right? And I think it's important with Kai'Sa to, evolve the things that make you the best, like that you're the strongest with. Like if you're really good at just hitting max range W's, you're good with the projectile speed, and you can land them consistently, then you should obviously prioritize going AP and at attack speed maybe second, or Magic Pen and ability haste with your AP, but that should be the focus. And then if you're, you like auto attacking and going invis, kind of like a Vayne playstyle, then I would say you should definitely go AD, obviously, and then attack speed as your secondary stat. That's my thoughts. I hope you guys agree. Let me know if you disagree in the comment section below. And like I said, especially if you guys enjoyed the voiceover section, because I can definitely do that more for you guys in the future if you like it. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. I've been seeing a lot of support on the channel, and I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time it is, wherever you're watching this from, whenever you're watching this. Then yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. See ya.